This is the worst thing which can happen. Because these are very sensitive words. Because you can, if you translate vayu as air, okay, nothing much will happen. It's okay, we can use it. But if you translate calm as sex, because sex is seen as something negative, something dirty, that's how, at least in today's time, we say. Calm is not sex. Calm is energy. Calm means energy. Literally, calm means energy. And it can also mean desire. So calm is not equal to the word sex. And we have a scripture, Kamasutra. Because calm has been loosely translated as sex, so Kamasutra becomes the book of sex. No, Kamasutra is not the book of sexuality. If you really read Kamasutra, there are 7 parts in Kamasutra. You can call 7 sections or chapters. Out of those 7 chapters, only one chapter, which is second chapter, talks about sex. Only one chapter. You won't find about sexuality in other 6 chapters. Out of 7 chapters, only one chapter talks about sexuality. It's hardly even, only 15% of the book is about the sexuality. But that 15% has become more popular. So karma means energy. Life is energy. What else it is? Life is energy. All that we do farming, we do business, we do poetry, we do singing, we dance. All these things are different expression of energy. And what you call success is the manifestation of that energy. When energy becomes very low, your activity stops. When you fall ill, falling ill means your energy has become very low. So you are not much active. You stop going to office, you stop speaking, you stop moving, you're simply resting. So when energy becomes low, your outward activity stops. When energy becomes further low, you will find even the mental activity will stop. Have you seen? If your health is really deteriorated, means energy is really going down, you start becoming unconscious. You are not able to think even. You are not able to speak. Even the thinking process is, going fading. And when the energy extent, it leaves your body. That's what you call death. So if you do not know how to manage your energy, you will never know how to live fully, how to express fully, how to be active fully, and how to manifest. So Kamasutra is the book which talks about how you can organize this energy, channelize this energy in the most beneficial way, in the optimal way. Kama means energy. Sutra means technique. Sutra literally means thread. Dhaga, thread. Okay. It also means the technique or, methodology. So Kama Sutra means a book which talks about how you can manage your energy. The energy, we have only one kind of energy is manifested in the physical form in our body. That is sexual energy. That's a sexual energy we have. That you can transform it into art, into poetry, into creativity, into anything else. Whatever you want. The basic, the most fundamental energy you have in your body is the sexual energy. All the effort of growth, all the effort of improving ourselves or personality development or learning new things, all those things are but an effort to transfer this sexual energy. Because if you do not do all these things, then all the energy, it will become out and out sexual, and your whole life will start revolving around your body identity, which is sexuality and sleep and food. Well, a life where the biggest thing is sex, food, and sleep, that's not a really profound life. So this book talks about this fundamental energy. Kama means energy, not sex. This energy, the grossest use of this energy is sexuality. If you want to use this energy in the most grossest way, then sexuality, that's the grossest use of that energy. It is useful if you want to produce a child or for pleasure, it is useful, but that's not the best use of energy. The grossest use of this fundamental energy is the act of sexuality. The better way of using that energy is creativity, poetry, singing, music, and all the art forms. Further, the much more better ways of using that energy is like being ambitious, planning something, maybe some business, maybe something, so many things. The best way of using that energy is samadhi. Samadhi means super consciousness. Osho talked about this, moving from sambhog to samadhi, and it becomes a controversial topic around the world. He was blocked, he was pushed aside everywhere, blackmailed, and so many things done. You know the story. It is basically one energy. You can, only transform that energy. You don't have 5 kinds of energy. The basic fundamental energy is one. You can use it to do sex. You can simply sleep through life. You can maybe play game throughout the life. You can do music. You can waste that energy in gossiping with somebody. Only one energy you have. How well you manage that energy will decide how profound your life will be. Kamasutra talks about that. The 6 chapters of this book, there's total 7 chapters. 6 chapters of this book are not about sexuality. You will be surprised to know so many chapters. One of the chapters talks about how to arrange your house, how to keep your chair in the veranda, how to sweep the floor. Do you know? See, our knowledge comes from YouTube and Google. We never really read the text. We never really buy Kamasutra book and read that. If some scholar is saying something, we believe that. Well, he may be saying right, but see, these are not some normal book. These are scriptures. A book is very book. There is a difference between book and and scripture. Shastra is different. Book can be about anything. Book is always about object. Book can be about this wall, about this motor, about thermodynamics, about star, moon. Shastra is not about the object, but about the subject. It's about you. It talks about the subject. And when it talks about you, you will find that all the scriptures are almost talking the same thing because subject is same. Consciousness can't be different. It is same. Mind can be different. One person thinks one way, another some another way. Our activities can be different. One plays football, another cricket. Yesterday there was a cricket match. Yeah, India won. Very happy. So we do so many things, but consciousness is not different. Subject is always one. So Shastra talks about subject. It is talking about you. That's why there is a difference between book and Shastra. Book, even if you don't read, it's okay. You won't lose much. Shastra is very important, and we haven't read them, and that's why we have wrong ideas about these things. Kama Sutra is a book of Kama. The very word Kama Sutra means Sutra of Kama. Sutra means technique. Of Kama means of energy. How you can manage your energy. The most people are, if we see practically, most of the human beings, when we are born, we are not Buddha. We have sexual desires. We have lots of desires. We have lust. We have, so many impurities. One day we may eliminate all of them and become a great human being. That's always a possibility, and we must strive. But the moment you're born, you're not like that. In fact, for the next 30 years, you are not like that. You are, getting so many things from the world, good and bad, lots of influences. We are, we are not very evolved human being in that time. It is all the play of energy. If we do not learn this management of energy, then we will live a very gross life. So for most people, the grossest manifestation which happens by default, which nature does it, you don't have to even do it. See, I told you, grossest manifestation is sexuality. Better manifestation is poetry, singing, music, anything, any creative thing. Best is samadhi, or that state where people take samadhi, some saint and seers and rishis. Okay, but the thing is that the grossest manifestation happens. Nature pushes it. Poetry will not happen because of natural push. You have to practice it. You have to develop passion. You have to. Success will not happen. Samadhi will not happen because you are born. For samadhi to happen, for success to happen, for ambition, for poetry, art, music, for all this manifestation, you have to work hard. But for the manifestation of sexual energy, you don't have to work hard. It happens by default. It is because of nature. Prakriti ka ye dabav hota hai. So it happens by default. So when it happens by default, it will want to find expression. And then that's what you call lust. So entirely the youth period from 14 to 25 to 30, that energy which has got manifested as sexuality will try to find expression. When it tries to find expression, well, it will disturb so many things. So in that context, it is said that in that context, keeping that thing, that reality of we human beings in the mind, Vatisana, he was a Rishi Vatisana, he wrote this book that, well, we can talk about God and this and truth, but reality is that people are stuck in sexuality. Let's accept that. Let's be honest. He was a very honest man. He was a very honest man. He did not talk so much about God, about truth, about karma, all that. He told, well, those things are word now. Alright, your problem is hormone. Let's be honest. He was a very honest man, very practical man. So he wrote this book because he knew unless you don't go beyond this manifestation, you can never have better manifestation. You can never ever have any better manifestation. So this book talks about karma. Karma means energy. And because there is energy, there is desire. Karma directly does not mean desire. Karma literally means energy. And because energy is there, you have desire. Yeah. Have you seen, if you start falling ill, if you start succumbing to, illness, even your desires will fade away. The very thought process will stop. You will feel like that's what you call coma. What is coma? You are not even conscious. You are almost gone because energy is that low. You are not able to even get up and walk and go to toilet. So karma does not mean sex. Kamasutra does not mean the book of sexuality. Kama means energy. Kamasutra means a book of managing energy. And if we do not learn this one ability, this one skill as to how to manage our energy, we will live life. It's not that we will die, we will live, but that won't be a human life. At least that won't be a life which human being is capable of living. See, everybody is living. Dogs are living, insects are living, every damn thing is living. But there is a difference in profoundness. Somebody is living a silly life, somebody is stupid, somebody is superb, somebody very profound, somebody mystical. So it's your choice. Do you want a gross life? Well, your choice. If you want to live a profound life, then without understanding how to manage the energy, the fundamental energy, you will never be able to figure out. Any person who has low energy, will not be even be able to ambitious. One thing I want to like talk here. I do not have much time to go deep into it, but I told you calmest energy and the grossest manifestation, which happens by default because of nature's push, prakriti ka dabav, is sexual energy. If a person who does not have higher sexual energy, he cannot be even creative. Believe me, all the poets, all the singers, all the artists, even all the scholars, whoever is on the top, it means that he had huge sexual energy and he was able to transform that sexual energy. This is a fact. If you have very low, that fundamental energy, which is by default manifested into sexual energy, you can't do anything. Neither good, you can't even kill anybody. You can't do anything good or bad thing. Nothing you can do. You will simply lying like potato, in your house. So if you don't have that one energy, you can't do anything. Whoever is on the peak of their life, you talk to them personally. They're singers, poets, researchers, even the scientists, all those people. The thing is that they had more sexual energy than anybody else, than the normal people. And they succeeded in transforming that energy into something very profound. Very profound. So karma does not mean sex. Let's understand this. Let's be very clear about this. Karma means energy. The grossest manifestation is sex. The dumbest thing with energy you can do in life is sexuality. The best thing you can do is better things, something creative, maybe business. Why not? Writing a book, going on a trip, doing something good for society. And the best use is liberation, mukti, samadhi. Thank you, all of you, for joining. Meet you next week with another episode of this channel. I can see lots of people have joined. Thank you, all of you. Namaste. Please follow the channel if you wish to. Thank you.